Welcome to TMX Access. We are so happy that you have logged in and you get a chance to see everything that the platform has to offer. So, I just want to take you through a bit of what you can do here on the platform and show you how. So, right here are all the journalists that are on our platform in real time. And you'll see every major outlet from across the country and world are using TMX. You can see here Fox News, Daily Mail, NBC National, Univision, you name it, and they are on the TMX platform. That's why we most often hear from newsrooms, I can't do my job without TMX. You are able to pitch these journalists directly. You can click right here on it, and it'll go to all of the newsrooms that are currently on the platform. We really recommend, so let me give you some best practices for pitches. We recommend you choose a subject line that is going to compel a newsroom to open that email. And why are they going to do it? Because it's probably going to attract them in some way, shape, or form based on a story that they already would be covering anyway. That's what we call a news peg. So if you're an expert out there, or if you're a PR firm and you're wondering how to get the attention of journalists, find a news peg, which is a story out there that news organizations are going to be covering anyway, and present your expertise or your client's expertise on that particular news peg. So say something really big is happening in the news, you would make that subject line, crazy story that's happening, my expert can speak on. Then you could attach a thumbnail. This can be the headshot of you, the expert, or your client. It could also be an image that you want the newsrooms to see. And you can include a message here. The really effective way of using the message is to either send your press release, write a direct message, or pitch them directly. So if you want to pitch them, make sure you're including some talking points. So if you're pitching a news peg and your expertise on it, share with me what your thoughts are on the topic. So me, the newsroom, I can decide whether or not I like those areas of talking points that I am reading in your pitch, and that would compel me to want to book you. So you just go through the 3 steps of your pitch, and that goes to the TMX inbox of all of our newsrooms. You can also do that over here. This is just another place to submit your pitches to newsrooms. The other thing that you can do here is comment on top stories. So these are major stories that are being written by our editorial team, and experts can go in and click on each individual story, read about it, and they can see whether or not this fits their expertise, and they can insert their quotes right here. So if I were a expert that would chime in on this particular topic, then I'd put my quotes right here, submit it. It would go to our editorial team. They would then put them into the article itself, then to be shared with the newsrooms for consideration. And you will be notified at the end of each week if your quotes have been picked up. It also allows you to be seen by the newsrooms, and I'll show you that on the newsroom side in just a minute and what I mean. The next thing you can do is you can reply to requests directly from journalists. So you'll see here, Fox News is looking for a culture psychology expert. If that's you, you simply reply to that request, click on that it's right for you or your client, and then go ahead and put 2 or 3 talking points. It says 2 or 3 quotes here. Consider those your talking points, your insight into the topic that they're asking about. So you'll be able to find those as they come in real time. You'll be then notified by the journalist if they are interested in speaking with you. So they get a notification that you've replied to the request. They'll review your profile and your talking points and or quotes, and they will be reaching out to you directly based on your profile, which brings me to adding a profile. So if you have logged in for free, our system is going to prompt you to upgrade to our membership in order to add a profile or pitch a newsroom or reply to a request. And once you go ahead and select either our starter program, which is $250 a month, month to month, or our premium program for unlimited profiles at $2,000 a month, you are able to go ahead and add your profile, which it's 5 different steps, and you want to put your name, occupation, location, bio. Best practices for this is make sure that you include as much information as you would want in front of a newsroom, right? previous media appearances or link to articles that you've appeared in. Also, expand your thinking when it comes to what types of topics that you can speak on. For example, you might be a financial expert, but do you also have a specialty in tax and accounting? Do you have think outside of the box when it comes to some of the expertises you can speak on? We have tech experts that are also AI experts that are also culture experts. And so you really want to put as many in there as possible in order to attract as many requests or in order to be considered for as many different appearances and or digital pieces that are out there. So you add your profile right there. And as you see, you will be able to reply right there with your profile. It'll pop up right here. If you are a PR firm or you are a business that has unlimited profiles, you'll see all of the profiles showing up right here to select which one of those you want to send off to the newsrooms. You also are going to be able to refer a friend. So if you feel like this is a service that you think would be perfect for one of your friends, you can click right here and get a month for free. Just make sure they sign up using this link. You also can share a link with your colleagues. So obviously, if you have signed up for the premium access or if you've signed up for starter as well, and you want your colleagues to be able to share that one profile on starter or the unlimited profiles on premium, you can invite them to join right here. And that link will lead them to your organization name. So they will be signed up within your organization to see all of your profiles. If you are signed up for our premium service, which is $2,000 a month, you will have access to our Find New Business leads. So these are our story contacts on the newsroom side. When a big story happens, then our team, all made of former bookers at Today Show and Good Morning America, know how to get the phone numbers and email addresses of all the players in a particular story that you would need to contact. Now, why do we provide that to our access users? Well, typically PR firms, law firms, they consider these new leads because anybody in the media is also going to be somebody that needs representation. And so we have left that over on this side in order to provide you with even more value on our platform. So just to regroup, if you are also just coming onto this platform trying to get to know what it is that we do, you can see here we have a starter plan for $250 a month that will allow you to have as many people you want us to log in, as many messages and pitches you want to send the newsroom, and one profile that you'll be able to share. In the premium tier, you are being able to have unlimited profiles, and that is $2,000 a month. We do have concierge services, so be sure to contact our sales department if you have particular needs when it comes to our concierge services. I would just want to show you on the newsroom side, as promised, what it looks like so you can get an idea of why newsrooms are using us. So if you log in over here, you're going to be able to see the cleared videos that they are coming on the platform for. They can use these videos that have been indemnified by TMX, videos and photos that they can use for their broadcast, they can use for their website, and it's basically content for them. They also come here for the copy. So the articles that are being written from our editorial team that you are able to chime in on are over here in this column that they can copy and paste and use on their website. You'll see here our experts that have replied over here show up in this column, available experts. So Ted Jenkin, we can open him up. We can see his profile, his LinkedIn, all of the verification, and how to contact him directly. You also can see his sizzle reel. You can check his availability on his calendar. All of this is what you see on the expert platform where you're able to add profile information. That just shows up for the newsrooms there. Their story contacts over here are the Find New Business on your end. And then finally, here's where they request an expert from us. So anytime you see a request from a journalist, it's because they've come on here and asked for quotes and on camera recorded or live, and they've sent that over to our team, all the specifications of what they need, and you're able to see it there on the expert side on the TMX Access platform. So when you send off your pitches or you are being viewed, it's because the newsrooms have a TMX inbox here where they can find all of the pitches that are being sent. So if this is something that they might be interested in and they open this up, they can read all about what the pitch is, and they can contact the person directly or their representative. So Mark Victor is the representative for this particular story, and he provides his cell phone number. So if we return to the dashboard, you'll see this is why TMX is being used by every major outlet in the world. And also, every time they look at your profile, you will be able to see on your end. So if you send a pitch and Fox News looks at it, you'll know. If you reply to a request and CNN looks at your profile, you will know, and that'll be in your profile activity on the dashboard. We are here for any questions. So if you have issues with setting up your profile or anything, just go ahead and email access@usetmx.com, and one of my team members will be there to help. In the meantime, enjoy the platform, and we look forward to seeing your earned media.